Kannada first sentiments have sparked a row in Karnataka yet again. This time at the State Bank of India's Chandapura branch in Bengaluru. A conversation between an SBI manager and a customer has now triggered a controversy as both refuse to speak in each other's language or find a middle ground. The SBI bank manager refused to speak in Kannada, Karnataka's official language, while the customer insisted repeatedly, reminding her, and I quote here, "This is Karnataka." When the customer asked the bank manager to speak Kannada, since they were in Karnataka, the manager sharply responded that she was not his employee and said that this is India. The persistent customer did not give up. He asked if she would never speak Kannada, to which the manager firmly replied, "No," adding that she would only speak in Hindi. The customer reminded the manager that since they were in Karnataka, she must speak in Kannada, and she also cited the RBI rule that in respective states, banks should communicate in the official language of the state. However, the bank manager declared that she will never speak Kannada. The man who recorded the exchange urged viewers to teach the bank a lesson. As the issue escalated, pro-Kannada activist groups, up in arms over the incident, planned to stage a protest and submit a memorandum as well. The SBI manager, who initially refused to speak Kannada and said she never would, has now issued an apology. Meanwhile, Karnataka's chief minister has now reacted to the row and condemned the behavior of the SBI bank manager. He appreciated the SBI's swift action in transferring the official. Taking to social media platform X, he wrote, and I quote, "The behavior of the SBI manager in Surya, Anekal Taluk, refusing to speak in Kannada and English and showing disregard to citizens is strongly condemnable. We appreciate SBI's swift action in transferring the official. The matter may now be treated as closed. However, such incidents must not recur. All bank employees must treat customers with dignity and make every effort to speak in the local language. I urge the Finance Ministry and Department of Financial Services to mandate cultural and language sensitization training for all bank staff across India. Respecting local language is respecting the people," unquote. BJP MP Tejasvi Surya also reacted on the matter and said that the branch manager's behavior is simply not acceptable. He wrote, and I quote, "This behavior by the SBI official is simply not acceptable. If you are doing customer interface work in Karnataka, especially in a sector like banking, it is important to communicate to customers in the language they know. Being adamant like this is simply not right. I have time and again raised this issue of mandatorily posting local staff or staff who know the local language in banking operations, but both inside and outside the parliament. Just a few weeks ago at a Public Accounts Committee meeting, I had raised this issue to the DFS Secretary, who assured me action will be taken to follow an office notification that makes this requirement of local language knowledge compulsory. Looks like this still isn't being enforced properly. I urge the concerned at SBI to immediately implement the DFS policy that mandates local language requirement. I have spoken to concerned authorities to take action against this manager who has behaved in this manner. Banks working in Karnataka should serve customers in Kannada, period." That's the response coming in for the controversy that broke out. Visuals on your screens of that altercation between
ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಆಗಲಿ ನೋವಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಿ ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ಮಾಡಲು ಅನುಕೂಲ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡುತ್ತೇನೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಹಕರಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ.
And that was the apology issued by the bank manager after the controversy broke out, in which she was made to speak in Kannada and apologize in Kannada for her behavior, for not speaking in the local language and refusing to speak in the local language to a customer, which according to policy that she should have been sensitized and asked to speak in the local language.
ನಂದಾಪುರದಲ್ಲಿರುವ SBI ಸೂರ್ಯ ಸಿಟಿ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು